Hi guys, how you doing? Right, it's not one video from one day, they all start piling in. Here's the second one. It's a day off. Did some bathroom sealant or sealing at my folks. So that was the majority of the day spent doing that. And a great mate of mine, he's an absolute star, he sent me a message saying, Rob, don't know if you saw this is available if you're interested. I'm like, yes I am, very. And the beauty is it was really close. It was 45-minute drive up the motorway to get it. It's in awful condition. That I'm kicking myself in the bollocks. That's my fault. That really is my fault. That's loading it in the car. But I did put it on top of some paraffin. So as I was putting it, thought it would have worked, but didn't. But it just shows how rotten this thing is. The bottom's completely shot. Inside, it's the first time I've seen inside. Yeah, Cobweb City. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, that's annoying. See, lovely white reel, and then you have bloody yellow. Pet hate. But I suppose it is what it is. It's old, isn't it? So yeah, doesn't work. Cost a bit of money. Twatly here didn't check the to see if that the board and card was in there. Luckily it is, thank heaven, so it's there, but it's in a dire state. And why they've done that, I don't know, but why they've done that. The bloody entry for the power cable's there. Why? Very odd. So it's a lot of work. So yes, and didn't pay a huge amount of money for it. Paid quite a bit, but not a huge amount. But the sad thing is, massive crack there, and along here, and scratch marks, which is a shame. That's the thing that does let it down. Got some more T-molding next door. Oh, did I say I had a spare glass? Oh, there we are. That'll be that there then. So that's going to be going in. One picked off eBay that Paul G was selling a little while ago. So just touching up some black paint bits. You may see it in the light there, some there. I think it's a bit over here somewhere and there. And a little dot somewhere else. But yeah, doesn't look too bad. Along there too. But it doesn't look too bad. If I lift, and it smashes. Hopefully not. Right, so there we go. So yeah, that will go in. The black, yeah, you can't, it's not too bad. Just try and tart that up and clean that up if I can. I don't want to spray anything on it just yet. Oh, you can see the little dot where it is there. But I don't want to spray anything on it just yet, any pledge or anything, because it's obviously the paint's drying on it at the moment, so I'll leave that to dry. So that will go in there. But seeing Chris's, I wanted a spotlight. Highlight is lovely. Ooh, scratch mark there, but that nothing can be done about that. Really wanted a spotlight. Highlights is superb. It's the same machine, but for me, I think the winner was this one. Purely for the auto nudge. It's the first, I think, the first machine of this era to have it on. So it's got a similar sounding auto nudge to the MPU3s, but slightly different. But yes, MPU2 tech. So I'm doing a Steve's Fruiters and saying new in, and this is new in, and it's side buttons, which we love. So yeah, we'll tart that up. Oh God, prick for doing that. Excuse my language. Really. That's not. I will put that back into place, and glue that back into place. Do the magic on it. Do that down there, because lifting it in, the chunk came off, which is there. So, but it completely rotten at the bottom, completely rotten. But thank you to Suzzler Nick. As always, an absolute star he is. He sorted out a door for my lineup, which is brilliant. But in my house of shit, he did break up one of his old clubbing machines, which was MPU2 even, and it had a base. So I am praying and hoping that this will fit. It might not, but it might. If it does, it's in superb condition. Please fit. Don't be too narrow. Oh, is it gonna be? No, it's too fucking narrow. Scheiße. That's annoying. Is it too narrow? Oh, bollocks. That's frustrating. Because I left the kicker up there. It just fell off. But as you can see, it's completely shot. There's no amount of super glue like I did on the other one that will fix that. Yeah, it's just not. Oh, look at it, slightly out. Ooh, that's a frustrating one, isn't it? Anyway, gonna have to have a think on that one. But yeah, that's brand new in. So Spotlight, superb JPM Barcrest machine, and yeah, we're doing a project on it and doing it up, and yeah, showing you the end results. Hopefully. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and until the next one. Take care. Hey guys, how you doing? Hi Chris. Thank you for the messages about this little beauty. Yeah, been busy on this one. It was my nephew's birthday yesterday, so I didn't get any chance to do anything on it yesterday. But a great friend, super friend, Nick, he's an absolute star, Nick Sutherland, he popped down on, what day was it? So, Tuesday. Yes, it was Tuesday that he popped down. And yes, I thought my board had died, but bless Nick, he came down with his board and tried it in it, and there was life, which was amazing, but reel one was firing off an alarm. No problem. But it turns out that the issue with these things, which I had no bleeding idea, I thought this thing was dead. But what actually knocks out this machine completely is if you have a faulty bloody bulb. Can you believe it? So a faulty bulb knocks it out completely. So I thought it was a completely dead machine, but it was a fault with the bulb. So just Nick again was a star. He just obviously swapped out bulbs and stuff here, and then it just booted up. And I thought that's amazing. And he said, "Let's try your board." Popped the board back in. And there was life, which was superb. So that was a bit of time faffing around with that. And what a result. Amazing. So I went straight home because I noticed a load of bulbs weren't working. So I went straight home, and they're 58p each, these little bayonets. 58p each for one. So picked up a few, hence that now lighting up. I was prepared to whip out some of these connectors because they were quite loose and they weren't all lighting up. So I luckily had some spare bayonet bulb holders. But turns out it was a fault with that one there that knocked out a few of the others. So twisted that, fiddled around with that, and fanners around, bobs your uncle and all of that. And yeah, it sprung into life. The only thing I have done in here is clean these and attached a new solenoid because the solenoid was broken, and the payout slider was broken too, and the coin sensors, they were also not too particularly clever. So let's put those sensors back in. So yes, and there's now life. It's now life. And the thing I love about this, it will fall back out. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, there we go. It's the fact I think it's on an angle because it's still not repaired yet. So I'm going to be doing that over the weekend. But it works. Superb. And what I like about this is the super insanely quick payout. like a bloody machine gun. Do it again. See if we can gamble this time now. Oh, nice. No. I love the payout. I love the payout. It's just manic. Brilliant. And these bulbs are working luckily, and these are working too, which is superb. As you know, there's a crack in the glass, so we'll be probably taking this out today. But yeah, there was a problem with reel 1 firing off an alarm. So swapped out the sensor with 2 others. In fact, there they are. Those were the 2. In fact, there's the broken payout. But those were the 2, and yeah, it made no difference. So again, Nick being an absolute, just a brilliant guy. He's a star. I can't praise the guy enough. Amazing friend. He had a few of these boards spare, so he bought them down. God, that's quite a while ago. So whipped out the old board, put the new board back in, connected it up, and there's life. So now we're going to spend the time taking the glass out, taking the masks off. I'll be taking the mask off there eventually and cleaning behind that. But yeah, doing this bit first so I can take the glass out and replace it. But while the glass is out, clean this completely. And then obviously clean down here completely. Once that's done, it's probably going to be maybe tomorrow or the weekend. We'll be getting some pieces of wood to basically replace these side bits here, which aren't properly coming out, are they? But those bits there, are they coming out? No, it's still bloody dark. But anyway, yeah, they're completely shot, and yeah, so we'll basically replace that. Take these bolts out, that down there. Replace that little run of wood, because Nick again was spot on. This kicker, because there's one missing, will fit. So the pieces will just line up with that side and that side. That will slot in, and then I'll probably just do 1, 2 with some new bolts, and maybe a third just for security. Well, security, but just to make it more reinforced on both sides. And then that's it. He did say as well to take this off, which probably might be easiest because it has swollen because of the damp. He kindly, as well, he's a star, kindly bought down a door that was going to go on my lineup, but that wood is exactly the same as that wood, but different to that wood slightly. That door is too thin to go on that, but there is a workaround for that. So don't know if that door's going to be slightly chopped to make a new top bit because it will be completely the same wood, or use that as the back door for lineup, because there is a back door for lineup. Wow, there is a back door for lineup, but it is a completely different style wood and it's a bit knackered. So it's either way, have a little chill on that one. But yeah, it's just basically reinforcing the bottom first and replacing the glass, and we take it from there. But that's the latest. So yeah, sponging and cleaning and polishing in here and down there, and replacing the glass and putting all the lamp masks back in. Once I've done that, that'll be the next video I do, and you see that. And if there's any changes with the bottom, obviously that'll be included in that video too. But that's it. That's the latest with Spotlight. Super happy. It's such a great machine. So chuffed it's working. So I'm astounded. It just shows how good this tech is. That is the original board with the original cart, original power supply, everything, which was left outside, under cover, under a lean-to, but outside, hence the rotten bottom bits, and it worked. MPU2, superb. Anyway, guys, stay safe. Thank you very much, and cheers, Chris, again. Loving the page on Facebook as well. Nice to see you back on YouTube as well. So I know I totally get the reason why you left YouTube, but obviously they've got to pay for bandwidth and stuff and storage of videos. But yeah, I don't blame you being back on it, because I've not seen any videos on your channel yet. So, but yeah, good to see you on that back again. And yeah, take care, guys. Have a fun weekend. All right, everybody, another little update. That's the glass off. The bulb's all labelled up, dangling out here. Real deck out. It's a faff. Gosh, you have two side plates there, that keep the glass in place, making sure that when you put it back in, you put the earths back in, which is one. Then you have two blocks here, one there and one there that the coin collection bits connect to. Then you have these side sections that go down here that also need to come off. Then you have a bar that comes along here that also needs to come off, along with the lighting thing as well there. Also needs to come off. So, wow, it's a faff, but worth it. So now's the time to get cleaning. Boy, does it need one. Right, a little quick update. Another little update. Nice and clean. That's been polished, and then polished a bit more, then polished more, and polished a little bit more after that. These were taken out, cleaned, even though they don't look like they've been cleaned, but trust me, they have been scrubbed. And that black part over there has been too. The silver sections have also been really deeply polished, or the top has been polished too. But yeah, it's just looking a lot tidier now, which is great. It's slowly taking shape. But yeah, it's getting there. Probably put some T-cut on that piece of wood in there, just to really make it nice and shiny. In fact, where is my T-cut? Bloody gone. To find that. But yeah, slowly getting there. The plastic sections have also been taken off, and they've come up really nice and white, to be fair. So they look great. Taking the old and scraped off the old sticky bits. Best I can on that one too. Sadly, of course, it's broken anyway, but now it's broken even more. As you can see, yeah, cracked all the way along there now. It was inevitable. It was going to happen. It's cracked along here and there, as you saw in the video, but it's now cracked even further along the top. Whilst getting it out, never mind. Would have been nice for some wall art, possibly. It still could be, but yeah. Slowly getting there. Going to tackle the bottom part tomorrow. I cannot find my double-sided foam, so I can't even crack on with sticking these masks onto the new piece of glass. But the new piece of glass looks delightful. So that should be going in. Is it that? That's it, isn't it? So that for that, and then that for that. Anyway, and that's a little update. So yeah, slowly getting there. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're right. Another little update. I'm probably going to tag them all onto one video, so it's all kind of one instead of 900,000 separate ones. Right, little update. What a mad day off today. Kicker is on. Doesn't look too bad, does it? It's a bit rickety because it's on the reels at the back there. But yeah, what a faff. So chopped some wood to go down the side there and down the side there, painted it. It was a faff, a right faff getting these old bolts out, that's for certain. We'll patch that up because I've got the corner over there. But it was right palaver, this was. And the same there, added a bolt there, but unfortunately, where I've put it slap bang in the middle is where there's a block of wood in the base, so I couldn't screw it in. Brilliant. So so there's 3, but 2.5, I'd say. So there's that. Obviously the same inside, so I'll probably put the glass on later today, which will probably be in another video tagged onto this one. But yeah, happy and chuffed with the way it's looked so far. I just need to probably touch up some black paint on the back there. Missed that there. And the bit over there in the corner, I'll probably chop it down to size because they're slightly overlapping. This is replaced, although not sure what's happened there, but at least it's tidier than having the split that was here. Yeah, it's coming away there, that's no biggie. I just pop some glue and then keep that into place. So new T-moulding in, which looks superb. Very happy with the way that's looking. But yeah, I did try and move this section, but I couldn't. But yeah, mad day today. Everything's covered in dust. Literally everything. The old, the old bits of wood underneath there were literally a bastard to get off. But doing that today, along with my bath is pouring at the moment. Nice. Put a blind up and a shelf. Although I got the measurements wrong with the shelf, didn't take into account for the lip here, so I've now got a gap back there. Another piece on the way. But that's the latest. So yeah, doing housework, desperately needing to do housework, and renovations, and yeah, this on the side. So yeah, hopefully later the glass we put in, I did put up here out the way. So I put the mask on ready. So I'm just going to slide that in there and we should be good to go. And that'll be a bit later. Anyway, that's a little update. Until the next one. See you guys. Alright guys, how you doing? Here's another little update tagged on to the other tags of the other videos. Yeah, you've seen it on its feet now, so it's great. Super chuffed. That's the door. Don't need to put a lock on. Glass is in. All this matches, which is great, except for this side. There's that there, and it's also on the arrow there. But other than that, it's pretty pretty spot on, to be honest. It's great, great machine. What is this? Is one you could just play for bloody ages. It's great. It's so good. But that's the update. It's so weird hearing these sounds, but not being rock on. It's odd, but playing on highlights a few times. Spotlights very similar, but there are different sounds. But it's the auto nudge I like. See if I can get it. It's a very early sound of the MPU3s. Oh, pretty empty. Load it quickly. I've had nothing to eat all day, so gonna go after this. Spotlight. I love it because I know it's a spotlight, but they actually look like records and vinyl. And know my background. People that know my background fits in. See if we can get one. Don't know what, I want to go for nudges. I do need to glue this in place eventually. Been a busy day. This really is a machine you can just sit down, park a pew and play for ages. I want to get nudges. Oh, bollocks. But yeah, that arrow there, bit of a shame. Nope. Yes. Close and out of credits. Oh well, you've seen Chris's videos anyway. See, it's all in line perfectly, but just that and the start, the way it drifts out, very, very frustrating. It's bang on, I thought, hey yo, but it's that side is. So, but yeah, nice to see the new glass in there. Yeah, it was very dusty, hence the dust on the reels, which need to be cleaned. But that's the little update of Spotlight. Absolutely do love this machine. It's now taken shape and being tarted up. Love it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good bank holiday. Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're right. Hope things are good with you at your side. Right, little update. As you know, this is new in. The bottom's on. It's in the outhouse, and yeah, super chuffed. Given the real deck a nice sheen, the secret thing to use. So yeah, it looks nice and shiny. Massive problem. Oh god, on Sunday, no, Monday, beg your pardon. Yeah, Sunday. So I got that wrong. I am absolutely gutted. Isn't the word? I mean, just really upset. Top 5 machines in here that I'd keep, and one of them had an accident. Oh god, I can't even. Oh, fuck. Anyway, yeah, I really am upset over that. Really upset. Yeah, the back reel in the bottom corner was playing up, so it was kind of on the tilt. But this side of this reel was fine, so I thought I'll fix it at on Sunday. So I reeled it out, absolutely fine. Hence all the space here. Reeled it out, absolutely no problem at all, and it went, completely went. Bang. Oh fucking hell. Oof. You can tell in my voice that I'm a little bit upset over that. Anyway, yeah, the bottom here also has come away, so the whole thing is very loose. Bottom glass, thank heaven, is okay. Oh, be careful, shouldn't have done that. Pellets of glass there, could have sliced my hand off. This is great, although an added scratch now. So that's fine. The real deck isn't particularly looking too hot back there, but yeah, that's that. So I have put a plea out on the Mecca, probably put a plea out on the Facebook pages as well, but if you know of anyone that has, I very much doubt you do, a Club Climber glass to go there, would be amazing. Otherwise, this could be broken for some time. If not, and this is the bit that's going to rip my balls off, sadly broken up. It pains me to say it. Nick, he's an absolute star. He said this, which I've done. It's the world's shittiest and depressing jigsaw puzzle in the world, which was put all the glass back together again so you have a rough template, but it is completely shagged into 1 trillion pieces. So if anybody's able to retrieve any form of art from it, that'll be quite impressive, because it is just 1,000 pieces. So yeah, it's not good. So he's on about probably getting that remade, but you just know it's not going to be good. It won't. No, it won't be good. It won't be good. It'll be nothing like this. It will look shit. So it's a case of either glass or spares. Fucking hell. Excuse my language. So I don't like swearing, but that, I have no idea, that's really bothered me. So yeah, that's the latest for Club Climber. So sorry out Parker and everybody else. There'll be no more videos of this and no chance of emptying the money pot. Money can. Just put your hand in. Oh, bollocks now. Anyway, so yeah, that's the latest shit news. Club Climber is completely out of action. I'm sure it'll work, but you just have no idea what's going on. It will still work. It just looks shit. So, I'm assuming it'll still work. I haven't even tried plugging it in, because there's the plug there. Oh, bollocks. Anyway, I've you can tell I'm pissed off, man. I've loaded up Spotlight with a load of credits. Let's see how we get on. Oh god, it's so depressing. interesting because when you get the feature on this, I'm trying to sound upbeat, but I'm not, because this room is now depressed me seeing that in the corner. Anyway, trying to sound upbeat. The interesting thing with this game is when you get the feature, you get like a little click inside, something to do with some mech. I imagine somewhere where they hear like a, and you get the nudges. You might hear it. Let's see if we get them again. Here, look. It's only 3. What do you reckon, kids? Should we keep on gambling? No. That is weird because that's the same sound as similar to the gamble on that. But let's get a very early auto nudge that you have on all the other MPU3s. A very early version of it. Bloody is a machine gun, isn't it? Love it. Absolutely love the payout on that. All this is okay, but I've just noticed that. Anyway, that one's the worst. That just looks absolutely shit. Why am I not swearing? Shit. And the same there, but never mind. I'm not going to rip it off, because probably rip the transfer off. It's such a good machine. So what's going to happen very, very quickly, that's going to be reeled next to, because it's a similar cabinet, isn't it? So that's going to be reeled next to nudges. Then that's going to be moved along that way. So we'll have nudges there, spotlight there, then rock on. So it's going to go in that order. Space here, that's going. This is going, and the glasses are being moved. Bought a locker, very tall locker to go kind of up here. That's going to go over in that corner there. The machine's going to move more that way. So possibly wiggle this one over into the corner here. We'll have line up in the spot of this here. What would it be like to open the door? Yeah, it'd be pretty tight to get in and out. But hey, obviously these can be moved back into place. And yeah, let's see what it will look like. Probably won't work, but no mind, let's see. Ooh. I don't know how many I needed. Chris would be like, you needed the 6? You only needed 6. But yeah, it's amazing what oil can do on the real decks. Lovely and shiny. That or WD-40. Oh. It's a great machine. Great machine. I've yet to try the 50p actually. Let's see if it works. It is the first time. Done. Does. Great. Does it fall to the bottom? Oh. It might be trapped actually then. Do I have another old 50p? I didn't hear it fall to the bottom. Yeah, it sounds like it's stuck. Yeah, it's probably stuck. But at least it works, but stuck. Oh. Unfortunately, there's a box over there which does have a stand, brand new stand, which I have bought to hold the camera in place, but I'm having to hold it by hand until I can get to that stand. Handstand. Ah. Terrible. It's just nice seeing it again, a different colour bar. So you got red bar. So, oh, red. Yeah, that's red, Rob. That's red. Well done. Red bar. Why is there light leaking through to there? There shouldn't be, unless that is falling away. If that's the case, then bonus, because I can take it away and put it back into place. Because that shouldn't be leaking through, because there's tape there. So yeah, blue bar. Love that. Red bar. And again, red bar on this one. But we have a yellow bar. I love the different colour bars. Red again. And this is the only one that's blue. That's the only one that's blue. That's the only one that's yellow. Well, there is another blue one, which is highlights, isn't it? I think highlights is blue. Is it? Could be wrong. Oh, don't I talk some shite. Can't think why I'm not on radio anymore. Anyway, that's it. We're at a little short video. Say short, it's 12 minutes of spotlight and a kick in the bollocks of showing you that over there. All right, guys. Well, have a great evening, and until the next one, take care.